Hello and welcome to Buy Travel Savings. We are the ultimate low-cost, high-value gifting and incentive company, representing an industry that everyone aspires to participate with or will be doing in the future. And that industry is the travel industry. With Buy Travel Savings, you can now offer a high real dollar value gift or incentive at a very low cost. Matter of fact, a cost value that's going to provide the availability for you to offset the actual cost of your product or service. This is also an incredible product that can be added to the back of a business card and given out to prospects. And now you'll have your business cards never be putting into that desk drawer or thrown away, because who would throw away, for example, a $200 savings gift? Here on the left-hand side, it is an example of one of our clients, a client that markets a CBD product. Their product retails for $1.99, and every time a new customer purchases for the very first time, they thank them with a $200 travel savings gift. So in reality, if the price of the product was $1.99, they received a $200 travel saving gift, and when they travel and save that full $200, they just now offset the cost of the product. So let's go ahead and take a little bit more overview of time as an overview for the actual travel industry in itself. If you are a person who does any traveling, more than likely you travel at the top OTAs. OTA stands for online travel agencies. There's two major groups that control some of the most largest and major .com in consumer sites in the marketplace today. That is the Expedia group and the Priceline group. The majority of consumers don't realize that Expedia owns Travelocity, Orbitz, Hotels.com, and Trivago, and Priceline owns Booking.com, Kayak, OpenTable, and Agoda. So when a consumer goes to these websites, they think that they're going to a website that everyone's competing against each other. But in reality, when they're controlled by the same companies, they're all pretty much offering a product at a similar price. So let's kind of explain where the majority of people are booking travel at. Really, there's three ways that people book travel. Number one way is right now on the .com or an OTA, an online travel agency. Those are your companies, once again, like Expedia, Orbitz, Priceline, a meta search called Kayak, and Booking.com. There's obviously hundreds of other booking engines, but this is an example of the top 5 alone that generate over 155,309,000 plus unique visitors each month, with Expedia at number 1 at over 30 billion annually. Another place that people book travel at is directly with the supplier or vendor, or they actually go to a travel agent. But no matter who they're booking travel through or you're booking travel through, you're paying retail. Even though these companies say you're saving 40, 60%, in reality, you're not. Now, we went out and did a survey, a business survey, to find out from individuals that are in business and in consumers, if you are going to be receiving a gift or an incentive by a company or anyone that you were doing business with, if they were going to be offering you a thank you or a gift or incentive, which would you rather have? The traditional things like the keychain, calendar, ink pens, baseball caps, or t-shirts? Or would you rather have, let's say, $200 in travel savings? Well, based upon this result, you're going to see that 70% of those surveyed said, you know what, I'd rather have as a great incentive $200 in travel savings. Now, obviously, if we were offering more travel savings, those numbers would have gone up. And understand that the average incentive product out there that businesses are giving out as gifts cost anywhere from $1 to $2 that really don't provide much of a value, let alone really used. So we're going to change that. We provide the ultimate customer thank you gift, and we're going to start by talking with what we call a business card. So let's say that you have any type of a business, maybe you have employees and you provide them business cards. Why not provide a business card that has a legitimate value? So on the front side, you have a normal business card, and on the back side, you have the gift on the dollar amount that you've decided to purchase. So in this particular case, we're going to use $200. Now, this isn't some flimsy paper card. These are high-end, just like a credit card. If you have a credit card in your wallet or purse, pull it out, feel it, and know that it's going to be a high-end quality CR80 30 milliliter PVC UV finish, just high-end quality. So you're offering, first of all, a nice marketing piece. So on the front side is your business card, and on the back side is the gift. No one's going to throw that away. So it provides a low-cost incentive while also branding your name and your business name. So no more pins, calendars, and keychains that provide no value. And once again, you're providing a gift that everyone will use, because bottom line, the majority of people aspire to travel or will be traveling in the future. And when they do, they're going to remember you. Now remember, you could also turn that front end to anything that you want. It could be a marketing piece. It could be a coupon. It could be advertisement. Whatever it is that you want is available for customization. And you have an opportunity to have such a high value product as low as 80 cents all the way down to 18 cents based upon volume. So how does the program work? Well, once you've ordered your cards and sent them out to your customers and clients, step one is that they go to our Activation Travel Sales website to put in their unique PIN number and their PIN code. And by the way, when you purchase cards from us, we're going to know where those were actually activated from. So if you do hand a card to somebody and they activate, you're going to have the information on who activated those cards so you can put them into your contact base. Once they've actually come in and registered, then they go to the actual booking engine. Now this booking engine provides access to global hotels and resorts, over 1 million of them, rental cars, activities, condominium weeks, and this platform's also in multiple languages: English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, and Mandarin Chinese. And on the top left-hand side, you're going to notice that there's $200 bank, because we're going to use 200 as the example of savings. So in this particular case, you got people that are multiple languages, multiple currencies. They go to the platform. They start off, let's say, because the gift was $200 in value. The next thing that happens is that they go to a meta search. A meta search, once again, similar to a Kayak or a Trivago. Those are not booking engines. What they do is they pull up the results of the other OTAs and then basically redirect you to the actual OTA that you think is providing the best price. So our search starts with a convenience search. In the middle, you notice that we have a section called Compare Public Pricing. So we go out and research all the top OTAs, and then we bring back the result under what's called Public Price. Now there in the circle, we're doing an example of 4 nights in New York at a 5-star hotel. If you were planning on staying at this hotel anyways, where would you have purchased it at? Any one of these .coms, directly with the actual hotel, maybe a travel agent? Well, you would have paid that top price. Now, if you had $200 or your customer had $200 in savings, they'd be able to apply that full $200 into the system, providing a legitimate $200 savings in value. Here's an example of Boca Raton for 2 nights. In this particular case, you'll notice who's offering the best price. We put that into what's called public pricing, and you'll notice that they get to use the full $200. One thing that I want to point out, though, on our search is it provides a full convenience search to where you do not have to go and search what the actual full price is that includes taxes. If you go to a typical OTA, you're not going to know the price until you actually go in to actually purchase the product. Here we show it right up front in a quick search. So in this particular case, the first result, they get to benefit from the full $200. The next result shows that there's $152 in savings. That means that they're able to apply $152 out of the $200, so now they have $48 left over for future travel. So important to understand that if they don't use the full savings, they're able to use up the balance of the savings up to a year after the actual PIN number and code have been activated. Here's an example of Honolulu, Hawaii, real results. And in this particular example, all of the hotels offer $200 in savings. So at the end of the day, we find that 67% of those at a $200 value are going to use the 100% of that savings, and within the second trip, use the full savings. And so it's important to know that when they do travel and use it, it's a legitimate savings back to whatever they originally purchased from you. And by the way, remembering you when they take that trip. So here's how our program works. We have two programs. We have what's called the actual physical card, or we have what's called a virtual program, where you receive virtual pens and codes that you could actually issue any way you want. So here's the price breakdown. On the actual physical high-end CR80 30 milliliter PVC UV finish, double-sided, you get to pick what's on the front, and then on the back is your dollar value. So if you're purchasing 1,000 cards, which is the minimum commitment, that's 65 cents for a $200 gift. And as you buy more and more, if let's say you're doing bulk advertisement, and let's say you get 50,000 cards, that's 40 cents, generating over $10 million in savings. That's an incredible value. Or let's say that you have 10 employees. Well, if you have 10 employees and you each want to give them business cards, they each would get 1,000 cards, but based on the fact that it's all the same front end except for their name and contact information, that would count for 10,000 cards. So that would be at the 50 cents versus the 65 cents. So this is how this program works if you're interested in the actual physical cards. Here's our virtual electronic codes. This provides the ability for you to receive these codes in a CSV file, and then you export them to however you want to use them. Whether it's an actual marketing piece that you print out, whether it's an email that you send, but this is the breakdown. Now, we offer 4 pricings on our code and physical voucher options: 100, 200, 500, and 1,000. And by the way, the 1,000 is only available for a legitimate 501c3 as a donation program. So we do not offer the 1,000 to anyone except a nonprofit. But there is, once again, the availability for the 100, 200, and 300, and based upon the amount of card dictates the actual pricing. And then we have what we call almost an unlimited program, where you can get up to 500,000 codes a month. This requires a 6-month contract, and it includes any dollar value. So you can select a 100, 200, 500, or 1,000, even if you're not a nonprofit. So how can these gifts be used or implemented? Well, Uber drivers give them away when they're completing a ride. Restaurant gives them away for signing up for their coupon or loyalty programs. Real estate people, when someone, let's say a realtor, does a tour of a home, they could thank that individual by giving them the travel savings gift. A car dealership, hey, take a test drive and we'll give you $300 in travel savings. Product sales, obviously, could cover the cost of a product purchase. Service sales can actually cover the cost of a purchase of a service or even a subscription. Or a nonprofit organization, such as a church or any type of a membership organization. Colleges, fundraising, any way you could think is a great way to generate. Donate $50 and get $500 in travel savings. Trade show companies and events companies. Hey, buy one of our trade show booths. You're going to be traveling. Let's thank you by giving you this actual travel savings gift. Or the trade show or events company can issue to the individual that actually purchases a ticket to come to the actual event, to the consumer. A retail store, hey, sign up for our customer rewards program. Gym membership, hey, sign up for our gym membership and receive this gift that offsets an entire year of your subscription. Collecting data, let's say you're doing something to collect data for whatever business that you may be doing. Hey, give us your data and we're going to give you this gift. Or let's say you're doing a trade show and you want people to enter into a drawing. Now you have this as a way to make everybody a winner. Hey, sign up for our contest, and if you win, you could win this different value of $100 in savings. Our grand prize is $500, right? All sorts of creative ways. It's unlimited in regards to the opportunities that are available with this program. In addition to that, for you as our customer, we want to thank you for working with us. And if you buy 5,000 physical cards or do a $3,000 or more virtual certificate purchase, we're going to almost offset that cost by giving you a $1,756 5-day, 4-night Cancun vacation at a 5-star Riviera Maya resort. When I say Cancun, you fly into Cancun. Now, the only thing that's required for this is that you pay the government taxes of $75 upon checkout, and to add additional value, we're providing a $180 value on top of the hotel of ground transportation from the airport to the hotel. So this is a phenomenal thank you gift for you partnering with our company, Buy Travel Savings. Thank you for your interest to learn more, and please get back to the sales representative that shared this information with you.